All right, this is match 2 of the Challenger deck series, I suppose you could call it. I'm playing with Vehicle Rush this time. Let's play first because that's all this deck wants to do. And holy moly, this hand is really great, and I'm going to keep it. Generally, when your hand is like this full of rares, it's a pretty good indicator that it's good. The fact that this deck comes with 4 Heart of Kiran is like kind of great. This card's really good. Of all the Challenger decks, this one might be the most viable one for tournament play just because it comes with all this nonsense. All right, so we're going to play Bomac Courier. I totally expect this Heart of Kiran to get fatal pushed, but that's all right. Gotta get it out of their hand. Not a ton I can really do. And this kind of puts them to the test. Like if they don't have the fatal push, if they have something like a Moment of Craving, okay, they do have fatal push. That's totally fine. But if they didn't have the push there, if they had something like Moment of Craving, then I mean we just get some free Heart of Kiran damage in. Hidden Stockpile, okay. And they have the 1/1. All right, things are heating up. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we're going to want Dwarf. It's because DePaula, the 1-drop, Toolcraft Exemplar, and Veteran Motorist are all dwarfs. So you're supposed to name Dwarf with the first unclaimed territory, and then the second one is just up to you, I suppose. All right, I'm not going to get in with the Courier. Courier's been not super great, but I understand why it like needs to be in the deck. It needs to be in the deck because it's an artifact, and it's kind of on plan because it is a hasty creature that's cheap. But yeah, a lot of the weakness around this like vehicles deck, at least in my mind, is first of all the mana is trash. Ooh. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. Attack. All right. I am now cool with blowing an Unlicensed Disintegration on that because I have another one in the grip, and this Hidden Stockpile is more likely than not going to make all future Unlicensed Disintegrations it's just going to make them fizzle because they can just sacrifice the creature, and that way it doesn't deal the 3. So now that I've got them when they're tapped out, I don't think they're going to be tapping out really much anymore this game, and B, I get the 3 damage from it, which is what makes this card so good. So let's bash. I wonder if this deck is playing Fumigate. Oh, wow. Okay. Anointed Procession seems bad for me. Yeah, it seems bad for me. I'll be succinct. It does not seem good for me. I should take a look at the deck real quick. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a look at the deck, see what other creature types to name with this thing. So, Artificer, I suppose. Construct. Nothing's really as important as Dwarf in game 1. Okay. Good to know. Okay. So let's go Dwarf again. So I can hit them down to 5. I get to cast DePaula. And they might be at too much life. That might be a problem. Yeah, they might be at too much life. But that's all right. Come on, don't make me do this, Magic Online. Okay, so now what I'm afraid of here is a Fumigate, but in the event of a Fumigate, I can just sacrifice the Bomac Courier, draw 3 cards, lose this Unlicensed Disintegration, which, unless they tap out this turn, which I believe is highly unlikely, it's just going to be... Okay, Anointed Procession. Oh, wow, they might tap out. Oh, sure, Legion's Landing. Oh, goodness. That is so many lifelinkers. Okay, sure. They are scrying. So they're going to have 3 lifelinking vampires and 4 servos. This is a problem. Yeah. Like I said, don't think we're going to be able to win this game anymore. We can unlicensed Disintegration of Vampire. They go to 2. Man, that's tough. That is tough. I suppose I've got to just do it. And now what? I attack with Scrap Heap and DePaula. They trade. I draw 2 with DePaula. They lose 3 servos, 2 vampires. But they probably just chump block the Scrounger and kill DePaula. Yeah, I mean, this is what a losing game looks like, for sure. But I don't really see any other way I can play it, and I just totally whiffed on my DePaula trigger when it gets tapped, so there's that. Yeah, Scrap Heap Scrounger probably just get chump blocked. This is interesting. I wonder what they're doing here. Wow, they're chumping DePaula. Oh, so they can flip Legion's Landing. Sure. Yeah, a flip Legion's Landing is probably game over. Like without Heart of Kirin or Sky Sovereign, there's just no way for me to come back from that. Yeah, I am good to scoop it up if they just attack with all 3 creatures. Oh yeah, we're good. We are all set here. All right. These things have to go. Dresses need to come in. Artifact, creature, or land. So and I still don't really want these Toolcraft exemplars because they don't do a ton. They don't get a ton done. I have to cut a card. I suppose I could cut Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike off the top would have won me that game, that last game, so it's a good card for sure. But yeah, I think this is the way I've got to go. All right, good luck to me. I haven't gotten a chance to play against this white-black tokens deck yet, but it seems pretty darn real. I would love to play first. Thank you for asking. It's very polite. We're going to keep... Yeah, that sounds pretty great. Turn 1, Bomad. Turn 2, Heart. Turn 3, Scrounger, Fetch. Crew the Heart, swing. I'm a fan of all these things. Okay. Stopping me right in my tracks. I suppose I could trade. Excuse me. Yeah, trading's not the worst here. I'll trade. I will offer it. You got it. Ooh, okay. It's a bummer because this is probably just going to be Fatal Push, but still doing it. Still going in. Wow, no Fatal Push. That's great. Now it's, do I fetch a red mana or a black mana? I think the answer is red. Yeah, I think the answer is red. Just got broken into the studio. Someone asked me if I was recording, and I had to nod at them. So that is what you just witnessed. Me going silent, looking surprised, looking over the camera. This is exactly what I wanted to draw. So let's dress. There's a dude, Dana, at my LGS growing up, and whenever he would dress someone, he would sing, "Dress you up in my love." It's pretty funny. That's the end of my story. Anointed Procession or Cast Out as my choices. If they tap out for Procession, I don't care. They're gonna die. I think I just want to keep the pressure on with this Cast Out, or with this Heart of Kirin, so I'm gonna take Cast Out. Hope that they tap out for Anointed Procession next turn, and that'll be good, I think. So yeah, their hand is 4 cards, 3 lands, and a card that doesn't really affect the board. So let's Scrounger. Crew with the Summoning 6 Scrounger. And attack. This is a... come on. This is a sorcery. Yes. Good. Oh, yeah. Double block. I like that. So next turn, I can bring back the Scrap Heap Scrounger, cast Harsh Mentor, Crew. Okay, good. They are just dead. Yeah. I think that is a solid justification of taking cast out right there. Because if this thing just like goes unanswered for too long, your opponent just is dead. Like they're just going to lose the game. It hits so hard and so fast. It's like really annoying how good this card is. But yeah, it looks like we sideboarded correctly, so just gonna stand pat for game 3 and see how it goes. And this hand is really bizarre, but I am on the draw. I'm just gonna keep it. I have a Bomac Courier as like a turn 1 play. I have 2 shots to hit a land, basically. So, yeah. I mean, now I'm definitely a little nervous, but really hard to send back a hand with Heart of Kieran. That's not good. Yep. I still am very confident that this was a keepable hand. It just didn't work out, which is okay. And this is going to be stockpile. They're going to get revolt. They're going to start gaining life. And now I am in trouble. All right. Land. Good gravy. Okay. Yeah, I just have to say go. The good thing is they're not putting a ton of pressure on me, and I can apply pressure really quickly if I just start ripping lands. So that's good news. I'm a little surprised that our opponent is doing all this stuff in their main phase. Like if their plan was to... now I'm really tempted. If I don't draw a land, I'm really tempted to duress so they don't land Anointed Procession. But what I was saying is if they were planning on sacrificing their servo anyway, I would have liked to see them do it in their upkeep to try and kind of filter their draw. Fragmentize Ixalan's Binding. Okay, well, that's a lot of enchantment, or that's a lot of Heart of Kieran removal to chew through. But I think we're going to take Ixalan's Binding because this is essentially a, what the heck's that card called? Eradicate. It's essentially an Eradicate. So like, gotta take this one. Just let our opponent have the 1-for-1 on the following turn. And, oh no, this Legion's Landing is going to get flipped. I don't know that we can actually erase that. Yeah, this is all bad. This is all bad. Oh, another Anointer Priest. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. That's it for that one. Sorry, guys. I mean, it's easy to say in hindsight that keeping a one-lander didn't work out, but all we needed was one land, and I think we were favored to hit it. So, yeah, that sucks, but what can you do? I still think that match was really close. I'm really happy with how it went. I mean, this seems like a pretty real deck, so I'm happy with how it performed, how good Heart of Kieran was against it. Yeah, I'm pretty heartened by this deck. I think it's pretty darn good. I'm going to see it for match 3.